Thank you for visiting our channel. Please like, share and subscribe for more exciting food videos. In part 1, we talked about how gelatin dessert works and what ingredients can affect the set. In this video, we'll walk through the simple method to make it perfectly every time, plus share flavor ideas, storage tips and easy fixes. Common ingredients that stop gelatin from setting. A gelatin dessert can fail even if your steps are perfect, because some ingredients mess with the protein web. Fresh pineapple, kiwi, papaya, mango, and ginger. They contain enzymes that break down gelatin, so the dessert stays loose. Very acidic mixtures. High acid can weaken the set, especially if gelatin is already on the low side. Too much alcohol. Alcohol makes it harder for gelatin to firm up, so the gel turns soft or never fully sets. Canned versions of those fruits are usually fine, and cooked fruit is also safe, because heat disables the enzymes. A foolproof step-by-step gelatin dessert method anyone can follow. Gelatin desserts reward calm, steady steps. Rushing is when clumps and weak gels show up. Use this method for boxed mixes, juice-based desserts, and most molded recipes. Prep the liquid first. If the recipe says 2 cups total, stick to it. Extra liquid is the easiest way to get a loose set. Bloom the gelatin in cold water. Sprinkle powder over cold water, not the other way around. Let it sit until it looks swollen. Warm gently to dissolve. Heat just until the gelatin melts and the liquid turns clear. Stop before it simmers. Stir in your main flavor liquid. Add juice, sweetened tea, or dairy, then stir slowly to avoid foam. Strain if you want it crystal clear. A fine mesh strainer removes bubbles and any stubborn bits. Chill in the right container. Pour into a dish, cups, or a lightly oiled mold. Refrigerate until fully set, usually 4 hours or overnight. Unmold cleanly. Dip the mold in warm water for a few seconds, then loosen the edge with a thin knife and invert. Aim for hot but not boiling when dissolving gelatin. Boiling can weaken the set and dull the texture. The bloom and dissolve steps that prevent lumps every time. Blooming is simply letting gelatin absorb cold water before you heat it. When you do this, each granule hydrates evenly, so it melts smoothly later. Avoid one common mistake, dumping dry gelatin into hot liquid. The outside turns gummy fast, trapping dry powder inside. Those clumps never fully dissolve. Instead, sprinkle gelatin over cold water in an even layer. After it swells, warm it gently. Your best visual cue is clarity. The mixture should look clear, not grainy, with no sandy bits at the bottom. Also, keep the heat modest. A steamy mug temperature is enough. If you use a microwave, go in short bursts and stir between them. Getting the texture you want, soft set, sliceable, or firm. Texture is the whole point of gelatin dessert. The right firmness depends on how you plan to serve it. Start with the package or recipe ratio once. Then adjust next time in small steps. A good rule of thumb. For a soft, spoonable gel, reduce gelatin by about 25%. For a sliceable gel, keep the standard amount. For a firm, molded gel, increase gelatin by about 25%. More gelatin isn't always better. Too much can taste flat, feel rubbery, and sometimes even squeak when you chew. If that happens, dilute it next time with a bit more liquid, not more sugar. Thank you for watching. Please remember to like, share and subscribe.